Welcome to my review of my new watch, the Heuer Monaco. It's a tag Heuer, the replica of the 1969 model, which you can see in the back. It's a replica from the Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen wore this watch in the film Le Mans, and the picture at the back there, if you look at that, that is the actual watch what was sold recently in the last few years ago for $2.2 million. Steve McQueen gave it to the mechanic who assisted him in the film, a chap called Haig, and it's written on the back to Haig from Steve McQueen, and he gave it to him with saying thank you for keeping him alive on the track whilst filming. So that was a very nice gesture of him. Like I say, Steve McQueen wore it in the film, and it is, well, in 1969, thanks to the famous chronographic Calibre 11, Tag Heuer broke with established watchmaking codes by creating the world's first automatic chronograph. And then the Monaco was revolutionary, designed with the first ever square water resistant case. So that just shows quite a lot of it. And then 1970, driven by his unconditional love for speed and racing, Steve McQueen starred in the famous film Le Mans. He drove a Porsche 917 wearing a square dial Heuer Monaco on his wrist and the Heuer shield on his racing suit, just like his friend and famous Heuer ambassador Joseph. The Monaco timepiece soon became an icon and a symbol of daring, anti-conformism and performance. The film was released in 1971, so it's very, very iconic. The square dial, also at the time. This is, like I said on there, it's the first ever automatic chronograph. As you can see on it, Heuer went in partnership with Buren, Dubois Debras and Breitling, codenamed Project 99, to actually get this watch out. Automatic chronograph. It's a Calibre 11 movement. So as you can see, we'll get the watch out here now. The look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. The crown is on the left and the buttons for the chronograph are on the right. You could do this because it is a modular movement. I think they placed the chronograph over the top of the timepiece. So, and the crown on the side, they said at the time that we'll have it on left, and then people know they don't actually need to wind this watch up. It is automatic and it's a chronograph. So you can manually wind it a little bit just to get it going, but like I say, it's automatic, just keeps going. The buttons, it's a really good copy. If you can see that front there, the new one there, and then just look at the back, that is virtually exact. The main difference is the buttons on the side for the chronograph. These are like an oblong shape, whereas on the original watch they're rounded. But you just have to give a nice good press on it. This starts, the movement going around, the red second hand off the chronograph goes around there, just absolutely, and bang, straight back up to top. Excellent movement. Tag Heuer, well, Heuer at the time, was one of the best in timepieces for chronograph and timing. They did the Olympics and things like that, so they were very well up on the sporting aspects of racing and timings. So that's all that. The dial, white dial's in the background. The right hand side one there is the second hand of the watch. The left hand side is the minute of the chronograph, and then at the bottom you've got the date, which is not a date adjuster. Dates 30 and 31 when they are different, you've got to reset it. So, which is quite easy to do. All you do is just pull the crown out at the side. Like I say, on the crown it just says Heuer, doesn't say a tag on it. This is a replica of the past, so they not put the tag sides on it, they just put Heuer Monaco and the automatic chronograph on it. It's just unbelievable how good this, well, how I think how good this watch is. You look at the sapphire on the crystal screen on the side, look at that there. It's actually raised up so much above the stainless steel case. You're thinking, I do not want to damage this. Look how high that is raised. You see it all the way around. Unbelievable. And then There's the face, so there's no scratches on that. Gonna happen hopefully. I've got an old tag, this one here. This is me 2000 series. It's a chronograph as well with a sapphire screen. And as you see, there's no scratches on that. It's just run out of battery. My sister bought me this like 25 years ago, and it has served me well. Well, this is my ultimate watch. I've been wanting this for 20 years. So, and coincides I'm 50 odd now, so about 51. So, and it's just I'm just a similar age. 1970 I was born when the film was made, and I've just liked this watch ever since. Like the back, this is the back of it. So as you can see all the workings in the back. It's got the Heuer sign there in red, which stands out really well. The new Calibre 12 is very similar, but it has tag written all over it, which I didn't want at the don't want, so I haven't got. So that Heuer sign is what I wanted, and it's like I say, it's got the Monaco, Swiss made since 1860, sapphire crystal, water resistant to 100 meters, which is quite good for this watch. It's not a screw down dial either, so that you know, hopefully it will withstand what it says on the tin. So spin her back, and it's got the nice leather. It's called the racing strap. This it's got the perforated pinholes in it. All it way there. Oh, and this is another replication from the 1969 model. There you can see in the background with the perforated pinholes in it. This is the same, just so that when you're racing, if you're a racing car driver or whatever, supposedly not sweat as much weight on your wrist. The clasp at the end is just written with Heuer, which is another good like iconic value to this watch. There's no tag on it, and it's just says Heuer, and it fits in perfect with that clasp there. And like I say, I just cannot stop looking at how robust that is raised up. I say it's just an icon. It's square, very, like you said earlier, not characteristic of the watches of the time, and they just wanted to make something which stood out, and this stood out over time, and as Steve McQueen's worn, other famous people have worn, and it has turned into the iconic watch of today. So just thought I'd try the watch on for you, just so you can actually see the size of what it looks like when it's on your wrist. There it is. So it actually fills, I ain't got the smallest of wrists, I don't think, and it fills up that, so it will look quite well when you're out wandering around. It will show up, and you'll notice the squareness of it, the iconic values of the past, all about it. And there are even the red dials, everything just stands out on this thing. Beautiful. So I say, wear that out and you're going to be noticed. Well, the watch will be noticed. Now look at the watch. I think that is a nice watch.